And we'll pick this back up. Yeah. It's time to go to the cabaret club. The ladies.
I'm fine.
I assume after this we'll swap the daytime. We can knock out the social links, or the walk and talks, and hopefully we get some respawn of enemies. That would be really nice. I'm sorry, we're doing karaoke, not cabaret. Dingling.
Anyone else feeling homicidal?
What?
I'm feeling pretty buff. Whew, let's party.
Oh, I think I'm getting compensation. Feeling it now. Oh, felt that one.
Anyone else feeling homicidal?
Absolute psychopath.
I could go all night.
Oh, I think I'm getting compensations.
Anyway, not my problem. I'm so glad we go and get to see Bartender, though. He's got that scar on his face. Honey, I'm home.
This is it, Kiryu-san. Our old Ijincho staple. The name's a bit weird, and the owner hardly ever cracks a smile. But he's a good guy.
It's also the only karaoke bar left. At least that we like.
Bartender.
Hey, barkeep. Got a new customer for you. Our friend here's Taichi Suzuki.
Ah!
You two, know each other?
No, I imagine he mistook me for someone else.
Uh-huh.
In any case,
Uh-huh.
Survive's glad to have you, Suzuki-san.
You good?
Actually, I had a friend who looked just like him.
Yeah.
For a moment, I thought he had come back. My apologies, sir.
Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. With a face like mine, this sort of thing happens all the time.
You think those two are just acting?
It's hard for me to say.
Sounds like a simple mix-up to me.
I...
We came here to
Uh-huh.
sing, right? Well, what are we waiting for?
Sure, help yourselves. Consider the place yours tonight. As a matter of fact, nothing would please me more.
Thank you. Truly.
Child, you fell down. You got hurt chasing sweeter dreams.
You know, I wasn't sure.
I
how things would
I
end up
thought
with
that's
Hawaii.
who it was the entire last game. But, like, now that Kiryu did that, I know exactly who this is.
You too.
You need to
Wild.
thank me, Nanchan. You know I'm happy to help.
And I'll do everything I can for him on my end. Call it a debt of gratitude if you want.
Right on. We all owe Kiryu-san a lot, especially those of us from Ijincho. But more than anything, if there's even a slight chance he'll make it, I personally want to see him get there.
And I'm glad you both are here. Because, to be honest, there's too much to bear on my own.
Memories of you, twisting my view.
Baka me time.
Oh, Kiryu-san, that was great!
Yeah, top-notch stuff.
So the rumors are true. The Dragon of Dojima can carry a tune and then some.
Seems to me you guys weren't even listening.
Are you kidding? Of course we were.
Well, I guess I just have a voice nobody wants to hear anymore.
But we really were listening.
All right, who's up? The song's starting.
Now how'd that happen?
Huh?
If no one's taking it, I will.
You did that on purpose.
We're starving dogs running the rail lines.
Well, he's clearly feeling it. I say we back him up. Give it all you got. Yeah!
We're breaking the law, breaking the world together, throwing out all tenderness. We're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was. No slowing down.
Thank you, Barkeep.
We'll keep our heads high. Our fists race till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
I need to take this.
All right, just don't be gone too long. Kiryu-san, was this a good idea or what? I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. Oh, bartender, can you fill us up?
Damn.
Hey, it's me. What is it? This better be important. I told you I'm out on the town tonight. I know that. But what do you expect? This is Kiryu-san I'm with, my lifelong hero.
Damn.
Yo, Sunny, what happened? You look pissed all of a sudden.
Do I? I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Yeah, sure.
I take it you have business to attend to?
Wait, are you for real? What is more important than living it up with Kiryu-san?
Fighting.
Well, it was nothing urgent. That said, I did receive some rather troubling news.
Buzzkill or not, can you tell us?
The Seiryu clan's behaving oddly. They're recruiting, and their numbers are getting bigger by the day.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me that's what this is all about. You guys are the Komi-jewel here. See, Ebina, the clan captain, is cooking up something called the Second Great Dissolution. He's even rallying the former Tojo clan and all these other groups to take part.
That's right. Kasuga told me about that.
To build a safe haven for all the ex-Yakuza roaming about. Supposedly, that's his big objective. Those with nowhere to turn can swear up for a time, in exchange for stable work. The waste
You know,
management
I know
they
a
do
guy
down
that
by the
used
docks
to-
is one example. You could
Yeah.
almost say it's an expansion of what Kasuga was doing with Hello Work.
Yeah, that's where
the heck?
Kiryu
So
worked
you
and
knew
then
all along.
got cancer.
The thing is, some of those ex-Yakuza joining up with the Seiryu, they had already gotten their lives back.
Oh
together.
yeah, I forgot this was the
And
actual
it's
plot
not
point
just a
so far.
handful. I'm talking by the 100.
What? Why would that happen? If they were able to find jobs and all, what would even make the Seiryu clan appealing?
Well, whatever's going on, I'm guessing Ebina's big plan is nothing more than a smokescreen for something else. And what his real goals are remain a mystery.
You really think that's accurate?
Honestly, I'm a little insulted. You're talking to the brain behind the Komi jewel here.
Well, sure, but still, there could be some other factors at play. Maybe those Yakuza went clean, only to realize the rat race was just as dirty above ground.
True. I can't account for details on every single situation out there.
So
But it's the overall pattern of movement that concerns me.
yeah,
The
I had
Seiryu
literally
clan's
just
also
forgotten
pulling
that
their
the
waste operation out of
Seiryu
Yokohama,
clan was
and
involved
they're
with it.
pulling right into Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep. All their fresh recruits are packing their bags and heading overseas as we speak. You were there just recently, as I recall. Could this be a mere coincidence? Or maybe there's a deeper connection here.
What is it with that place? Why is everything going down there at once?
Does anyone in the Seiryu clan have some sort of Hawaiian affiliation?
Actually, think about why Kasuga's there in the first place.
Oh, that's right. It was Sawashiro. Not only was he a former captain, he was Arakawa's right-hand man.
Fucking
What's more,
Sawashiro.
he kept the secret that Akane-san's been alive all this time.
And now he's risen to the top of the Seiryu clan, right next to Ebina.
Then it looks like I've got something to add to that bucket list. Make Sawashiro tell us what he knows.
That's one way to use a bucket list.
Seiryu Clan HQ's not far from here, right?
It's not, but as of now, most of their officers are gone, including Sawashiro. They started a branch office about a week ago to accommodate all the new recruits. If you want to pay them a visit, I can take you over there tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh damn, them bond levels up. Let's go. Oh no, part-time hero.
Oh.
Oh god.
Hey there.
I'm so excited to do more side quests. Alexa, turn on Freya Light.
Hi. Hi. Ah, arigatou.
Yes, I will absolutely work for you. You're offering me money. Oh, hey. Time for a drink, Link.
Come on in. Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here for a drink? You, sure that'll be okay?
No need to worry about me.
Oh, please. But since you're already here, there just so happens to be a seat right next to me.
Imagine that.
Right.
There's
I'll
an
take you up
empty
on that.
seat at this empty-ass bar.
So, Saiko, you're a mama over at a cabaret club?
I'm not just a mama. I'm the owner of the whole joint. After the previous owner passed away, one thing led to another, and I ended up taking over. The younger girls are usually the ones serving the customers, but sometimes I lend them a hand too.
Guess I should be paying you for this conversation then.
Mm-hmm. Cough it up, mister. But I guess you did help us out before, Kiryu-san, so let's just call it even. I won't be taking any money from you. Oh, whoops. I should be calling you Suzuki-san instead, right?
It'd make me happy if you could call me by my real name around our friends. There aren't any enemies here anyway.
Sounds good.
Bold
That's easier for
statement
me
given
too.
who the bartender
Well, I
is.
can't speak for the rest of our motley crew, but I'll just call you Kiryu-san. You know, you give off this air of sophistication, even when you're sipping a drink. You look like such a gentleman.
Same goes to you. You look like the very picture of elegance, sitting here, drinking alone.
Oh, yeah? Maybe working at the club has actually sucked the youth out of me.
I'm sure that it takes more than youth and vigor alone to become a successful business owner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that's why the men who come on to me are starting to change up their pickup lines.
Damn.
Really now? How so?
Well, they don't stop at dating. And by that, I mean they start hinting at marriage. Or things like that.
Those are some intense customers.
They're not like that at all around the younger girls. But I seem to attract a lot of customers like that. The type of guy who's looking to get hitched. Guess that means I'm at the right age for that. People are starting to look at me that way now. At least that's the sort of vibe I get. Actually, get this. One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and he has a lot going for him.
Sounds like you don't mind that at all.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I'm plenty satisfied with how my life is right now. On the other hand, there's my twin sister. I keep thinking she needs to tie the knot with her boyfriend and settle down already. I mean, she's at the perfect age.
Still worried about your damn sister?
She'll let the chance slip by.
Something's not adding up here. If she's your twin, wouldn't that make her the same age as you?
I know. It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Ma'am.
Where I've just been making excuses, trying to justify myself.
As long as you know, I won't comment.
By the way, did Ichiban say anything about me when you guys were in Hawaii?
Let me think. But why do you ask? Are you worried about him?
That's the second time you've asked about him.
Not exactly. I just haven't talked to him in a while. He did something that pissed me off.
And how long is a while?
Nah, just leave it. All that matters is that he's doing okay.
Sure.
Besides, this is Ichiban we're talking about. No matter where he goes, I can't imagine him being anything but his stubborn, cheerful self.
Well, the last time I talked to Ichiban, he was in a three-way with Alo Happy
Kiryu-san?
and some
What's
counter
up?
lady.
Why'd you get all quiet?
If you've got something to say to Kasuga, I'll hear you out. I don't mind playing the messenger.
Something I want to say to him? I can't really think of anything, though. But thank you for that.
It doesn't have to be right now. Offer's valid whenever you want. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Yeah, of course.
What can I say to that? You know, if I keep spending more time with you, Kasuga might get upset.
Oh, no. We're not like that at all. The two of us are just friends.
Sure. Well, let's drink again sometime when we get the chance. I hope
grab
you
a
don't
sheet.
mind.
Not at all. I'd love to, in fact. Just make sure your health doesn't get any worse, Kiryu-san.
You got it. I look forward to doing this again.
Yeah, same here. It's been fun.
Ah, yes. Good old karaoke fever. Jeej, you're in my snack spot. Oh, I have one with Namba, too. Let's go. Well, looks like having a lot of conversations with our friends.
Hey, Namba. Mind if I join you?
Ah, be my guest. Nobody likes drinking alone. Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look after me.
That's what it is. Once a nurse.
Chad and I were having a discussion about
Besides,
this.
It's any better?
Because, like, you'll be out leveling and finally get back, and it's literally just like an hour of, like,
I can stay dry.
pounding drinks with
Right.
your friends.
Oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Actually, yeah,
Bartender.
oolong sounds really good. Straight up.
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector, a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all day labor or temp.
They're,
The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks.
the
They actually
izakaya
treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
near where,
You're someone people can rely on.
when we were in
I'm
Japan,
sure they recognize that.
had the best
Former
masala
nurse
chai
with a
I've
life
ever
you've
had.
That contributes
And-
to your character.
The secret
Knock it off, Kiryu.
was to sprinkle a little cardamom on the ice cubes first.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. You can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namba-san, what would I do without you?"
Must have been a pleasant working environment.
Hey, I wasn't after anything, okay?
I
Bro,
understand. Doesn't seem
chill.
like that type.
Shit.
I'm getting all
Listen to me,
defensive.
the point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, he couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta
Can't,
sweep
I
me under
can't
the rug
believe
before this shit
the
hits
entirety
the fan."
of this game is because of a VTuber.
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up.
I hope we
Far as
fight
I'm
her at the end
concerned,
of the game.
3 of us will always be in this together.
Life is hard. Let's drink. Wow.
You're a remarkable fellow. Not everyone can be so forgiving. Kasuga chooses his friends well.
All this talk should tell you I'm nothing special. Just an old fool.
From one old fool to another, I think you're better than you realize. All this talk about you trying to get things back on track. I'm sorry you're saddled with me.
Come on. You know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast to knocking back tea?
I'll sip to that.
What a bunch of Bakami ties. I have so many of these. Oh, God. We're going to be here a while. So anyway,
Hey, Sonny.
although Kiryu
Hey,
has lung
son.
cancer, we're now
Came here for
attempting
a
to give
drink,
him
did you?
liver cancer.
They say booze is the best medicine.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Appreciate it. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Oh, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair.
Uh-huh.
But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Yep.
Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much.
Yeah,
And if
but like,
someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have
when
to
has
do
the
is stand them
underworld
down.
ever followed the rules?
That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
You don't like showing any sort of weakness, do you? The fact that you've managed to shoulder such a heavy burden while keeping your cool is quite impressive, honestly.
People tell me that all the time, but it's really not that hard. I enjoy what I do and the position I hold. Of course, it was challenging at the start, but I didn't need any training to learn a thing or two about leadership.
You were the right person for the job. Both the Komi Jewel and the Liumang are lucky to have you as their leader.
I'm honored you think so.
You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I never force a subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me, does Komi Jewel still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komi Jewel's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi Han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man. If only he weren't so snarky.
Oh, really? You're gonna call
But
someone
there are
snarky?
others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingun Mafia before Komi Jewel. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan.
Yeah, I know.
Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard
Uh,
a lot about your heroics. So having someone like you sit right next to me is sort of unnerving.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Right? Yeah. I definitely don't.
Former Jingon Mafia.
Definitely doesn't have
I
cameras
hope
in the
they don't
bathroom.
disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I can take care of it. I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
I'm honestly really amazed.
I'll meet with your elders and speak to them if need be. I don't want you to get in any
Like
trouble.
for what a long and story-packed game,
Please don't. That would actually be a bit embarrassing.
Like a Dragon was, like
Let me handle any
they're
problems that
still
come up while
developing
you're in
these
town.
characters, which is
After
really
all,
cool.
You are my special guest.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Jincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast,
Barkeep's
Kiryu-san?
gonna pop up with a
Let me welcome you to my
shotgun.
town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Saying his name in front of
Cheers.
a bartender.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
Damn,
was that the
Kashiwagi.
impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. I mean, he's the Dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu. Just the two of us. Guess I'm not doing too bad.
Oh, our tag team skill is dual impact. Why are there so many more social?
Welcome.
We're gonna be here all night.
Ah.
Welcome.
I'm already maxed out on what I can make, bartender. I'm sorry.
Welcome.
Right?
Let's dig in.
Who is? Yeah, who is the? Oh, it's Fiona Renee. Oh, okay. That's why she's been sounding familiar then. Cool. Need a little
Well,
bit of
that
that.
was it. Thanks for buying.
That was
That's
great.
certainly food.
Thanks.
Fine. Yeah, it was so wild. Like, the entire last game,
Hey,
I was like,
Saigo.
I'm pretty damn sure that's
Mind if I bring you for a
Kashiwagi.
drink?
But like,
Yeah, go ahead. I've been saving this seat
there,
just for
like
you,
no one
Kiryu-san.
confirmed it, so like,
Gotta keep an eye on the sickly, you know.
you know
Make
how
sure
it is
he's
with
not
this
drinking.
franchise. They'll reuse faces and shit
That's so.
constantly.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
But now having Kiryu stare at him, I'm like,
Actually, there's
you
something
son of
I
a
wanted
bitch.
to ask you. When you're hitting on a woman, are you the attentive type? The kind of man who takes care of all of her needs?
I'd say so, yeah. But not to the point where I'd embarrass myself.
Have you ever given someone a bouquet?
That's not my style. I've never done that myself, but I think it's actually pretty bold.
Okay, but if a guy gave you enough roses to nearly fill your room every single day,
yeah.
that'd be crazy, right? And crazy expensive to boot.
I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but anyone could do that if they had the money.
I also noticed that
doesn't
like as
necessarily mean
I
you're
was
making her happy.
tooling around
Yeah, I
Kamurocho,
get what you
like
mean.
just kind of getting the
You
party
make a good
leveled up and
point,
stuff.
Even if the truth hurts.
All like the
What's with the rose
gentleman information
Some
booths.
guy actually tried to woo you
Half
with
the
a
photos
character?
were of like K-san in different outfits with like different
You're pretty sharp,
captions and
Kiryu-san.
stuff.
That is spot on.
Like, oh, okay. I see we're just
Must be quite
really
the
using
character
every
then.
asset we can here.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm not mad though,
What kind of
because unless
guy
you
is
like
he?
look really
He's the
closely,
CEO of
you'll
some
never notice
consulting
it.
firm
But
that just
like,
started up here in
not
Ichiban.
having to design
He's
all
young,
those
only like
individual
a year older
assets
than me.
and stuff is just like
After his
such a
first
time
visit to the
saver
club,
in the
he
world
asked
of
me on a
dev.
date, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to say yes. And ever since then, he's been sending me a ton of roses every day.
Yep.
To my club and to my home. It doesn't really bother me, and I just feel bad if I told him off for it.
Just
You
tell him you're
shouldn't,
allergic
though.
to roses.
Was this pretty recent?
Yeah, like since last month.
Huh.
Guy seems head over heels for you. Those flowers can't be cheap either.
And on top of that, he even slips in stuff like marriage and our future whenever we're having a conversation.
So this CEO guy is the same customer who was pressing you about getting hitched.
Yep. I mean, honestly, he was a great guy on our date, and he does seem to know how to treat a woman. He's attentive, and he never runs out of things to talk about. And he's funny, too. Some girls might even call him perfect.
Seems like you don't think too badly of Mr. CEO either.
I'll be honest though, if
Yeah.
like those are the
it
biggest
come off that
complaints
way?
I can have
yeah.
about a
That
game,
reminds me.
like that's not
What's
a ruining experience for me, you
I heard
know?
Ichiban is doing just fine over there. He's hanging around with that one girl,
Like if
right?
that saves them,
Chikose-chan?
you know, hundreds of thousands
Oh,
of
yeah.
dollars or
Guess so.
hundreds of hours
So,
per game
what's she
that can
like?
be better used on developing other things. All right, let's get Seiko mad.
Jose is the daughter of the Fujinomiya family, so you could say that she's pretty unique.
that's what I've heard too. Being born into a family like that is already way impressive.
At first, I thought she was just a petty thief. Kasuga and I both got played by her.
I know that look.
Chitose
She's going to
more or
commit a
less
violent
stripped
crime.
Ichiban of everything he owned and threw him out, right? Wasn't he being way too careless?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he went all the way to Hawaii to meet his mom. He should have kept his head on straight.
But Kasuga wasn't seduced by her. He only got his drink spiked. On top of that, she told him she was Akane-san's housekeeper. I don't think he had much reason to suspect her. Yeah, he let his guard down. But I wouldn't blame him.
Uh-huh. So you're taking Ichiban's side, Kiryu-san? That man never changes. I'm not sure if it's because he's gullible or what.
It's hard to leave him alone, isn't it?
Incredibly. I know from personal experience.
He bears his heart to anyone, so I'm positive he doesn't look at Chitose in the way you think he does. Does that make you feel any better?
What? Look, if Ichiban's getting friendly with a cute girl over in Hawaii, I'm happy for him.
Uh-huh.
Really.
Uh-huh. Why are you looking up flights to Hawaii on your phone right now?
I'll drop the subject then.
chuckling at? What's so funny, huh?
Kiryu, get up and run.
That does it.
Just run.
I'm gonna drink all night long. I don't know if it's just your age talking or what, but that calm attitude of yours just pissed me off. Heck, how would you like it if I stripped you down today, Kiryu-san?
Careful. I'm a sick man, remember? Have mercy on me.
Hey, what are you smirking about?
All right, we got Psycho done for now. Really living up to that American name.
Hey,
Hi there, Kiryu-san.
mind a bit of company again?
Happily. But, you know...
No alcohol, right? Understood. Oolong here isn't bad.
Stop talking about oolong. I want oolong tea now.
You looked lost in thought a moment ago.
Maybe. More crap with no easy fix.
No simple answers? Well, I'm all ears.
You sure? I mean, I don't want to weigh you down.
Nonsense. We're friends.
I understand it though. I mean, like,
Kazuma Kiryu himself is a friend.
it sounds wild, but
Alright.
like, there are
Sorry in
people
advance,
like
man.
I've known in my family that just don't
Out with
talk
it.
haven't talked to each other
What's
for
eating
like
you?
literally fucking
guess I was
decades over the most petty shit.
No, remembering's more like it. My last job, my colleagues there had a send-off for me.
Ah, that was that job inspecting medical equipment?
Hey, you remembered. Yeah, that's the one. Whole bunch of them got together, but the mood was dead. Everyone was afraid they'd be next.
Times are tough out there.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember that girl I mentioned? The clumsy one?
Of course. You seem to like talking about her.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. There she is. That's her. Me.
Number, you okay? You look like you're about to stroke out, dude.
You know, she cried when I left.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Uh-huh.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear, she could get any man she wanted.
Must have been a good environment. Looks that way in the picture.
Yeah. They all said they had no idea why the company was letting
Sure.
it go. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with someone like me. So I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was sad, but at least they paid for my drinks.
Okay, so why is it you're thinking back on that day now?
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. I can't bring myself to, though.
Have you thought about
Ichiban
being a
and
professional
Adachi-san,
Sujimon
meanwhile,
trainer?
have had to sacrifice way more than I have.
How does closed caption know what Sujimon is?
They've got it
Oh
worse.
no,
It's embarrassing to feel
becoming
so retarded.
sentient.
That makes sense.
You lost something important. It's alright to be upset.
Bye, Luna.
A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Sir, I know you're not about to put your
Why
ass.
did I tell you about her at all?
You are.
Only kidding.
Damn it. Anyway,
Why do you say that?
well, I was unemployed, with no prospects out there.
It's always
I
known.
realized that the world goes on just the same, with or without me.
It was rigged from the start.
Then, when I needed it, Ichiban. Not only that, I even
I get it.
good.
Oh my god, there's still more. Oh no, I might accidentally just start skipping through this. Oh no.
Hey,
Huh? Oh.
something the.
Oh.
All right. Oh,
So that's how we're doing this? There's
Dondoko
no way we can
Island?
get there.
Nah, close though.
I see.
Yeah, basically. The elders put up a front when I'm around. Oh, unbelievable. If they have a problem with how I run,
It's hard. Seems like the Queen of Komijul has.
it's a minor issue.
Those officers are around my age.
Oh, no, please don't.
We're on the same team.
Well, for as long happy is an understatement. I am over the.
What was that? I didn't catch that last bit.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that it's the thought that counts. Not only are you my guest, but you're also sick. You should put your health first and foremost.
When?
There once were 3 organizations. While it may have looked like a 3-way compared to the past, there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe the.
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but
Yes, Kashiwagi.
I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komi Jewel bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. I hear they actually started saying hi to people on the streets.
Yeah, I mean,
Some
it's
of
better
them,
than
of
shooting
course,
crossbows at people.
Komijul used to have this image of being a secret.
Without any rivals around, like.
I see.
Oh, thanks for that, barkeep.
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from Komi Jewel gave me this.
What is it?
A mask worn by members of our organization. We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask, eventually he amicably cut ties with the organization. He left this mask at the bar.
Looks like Komijul's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an outsider.
Could you let this one slide? That would be a welcome wedding gift for your subordinate.
Huh. Well, if you so insist.
Good to hear. I was worried he'd land in trouble just because I snitched.
Kashiwagi, you slime motherfucker.
These drinks taste even better.
I was thinking the same thing. That's why I'm savoring every glass, because I have a friend to drink with.
A friend? You consider me your friend?
Of course.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's still more. I have no one to blame but myself for this. Anyway, we're now, encroaching on fucking
Hey,
cirrhosis, but
Mind if I...
Of course I
Just fine. I am limiting my
I am limiting my intake as we sit down for our 9th drink link in a row.
Is it really alright for you to spend so much time with us? Will your subordinates manage without you there?
I'm sure they'll be okay. There are hardly any, so there's no need to worry.
Your phone's ringing.
So it is. Just ignore it. I'm enjoying our time together
Yo,
right now.
what's up, Shy?
See?
Hello.
Now, if it's really important, they'll call again right
Welcome
away.
welcome to hour number 2 of drink links. How was stream, girl?
Nothing could possibly be more important than enjoying a drink with you, Kiryu-san.
I appreciate the thought, but now I'm a bit
Ooh,
on edge here.
BG3. Tell me about your playthrough.
Well, now that that's over,
Incredible
finally
game.
drink in
Absolutely
peace.
love Baldur's Gate 3.
Sunhee, if you get another call, I want you to answer it
Welcome
right
in,
away.
Raiders. I'm Kios.
Now it's
We're
got me
playing
curious.
Like a Dragon, Infinite
Fine.
Wealth.
I don't mean
And
to put off
I'm
my work that
catching
much
up.
anyway.
Hopefully you had a great time with Shy.
Ah,
Oh
I suppose
no.
I have to take this then. Excuse me, Kiryu-san.
Yeah,
What
of course.
what build
This had
are
better
you
be
running?
Important.
Oh, we just finished a Goblin Camp. Hell yeah.
Yeah, got it. Bye.
Everything okay?
That section's so
What'd they
fun
want?
because there's
All good.
like
Don't worry.
I swear to
It's
God,
not a
there's
big deal.
dozens of
Just
ways
ran
to
into
get
a little
through
bit of
it.
trouble.
Your subordinates called you multiple times, but it turns out it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Ooh, Monk Druid.
Apparently
That's a
fire
nice
broke out on
combo.
Komi Jewel
I like
Turf.
that.
What?
Okay, don't get so worked up. It was just a minor fire. But I've been told it might have been deliberate.
My brain is too small
Some
to
guys from the
to
Liu Mang
efficiently
roamed the
play a
area,
monk though.
allegedly.
Liu Mang. But I thought they were under your command. Same as Komi Jewel.
Yeah, which is why I'm having them look into the matter. Again,
I'm doing
no
a.
need to concern yourself.
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
absolutely.
Well, that's enough.
Especially if you are looking into like a movement multi-strike build.
Don't mind me. I know you want to go.
But
You're worried, right? After all, those who
I've been
started
doing a
the fire
co-op
will be
playthrough with
If you get
one of my
involved,
homies,
then you'll be
Trad,
dousing
and
the
he
flames,
has control
preventing
of
them
a
from becoming even
monk,
bigger trouble.
monk
Okay,
monk
you have a good
fighter,
point. I know.
and
But still,
it was like a cleric, but I think he respec to
I'm done
wizard.
here.
And then
If I
I've been
drink
running
anymore, I won't
a
hear the end of it for
rogue
a while.
fighter and a
Don't show your
throwbarian.
face, even for just a second.
Throwbarians
care
are
more
also
than I do.
absurdly overpowered,
fine.
and that's even after they've been
Once
nerfed
you've made up your mind, you
twice.
can be as stubborn as a mule. Guess we'll call it here.
All right. And hey, we'll drink again sometime. As long as you're up for it, of course.
There's nothing I'd love more. Well, see you.
I
It's
love
tough
that
having
though.
to
Like
lead an entire organization.
they're really like unless you're intentionally making a garbage build, there is nothing
Dagger
as
really
like
had
an
his work cut out for him.
unfeasible build. Oh look, more drinks.
Sunhee, what happened with that?
Oh, thanks for your concern. There's some dissent within Ijincho. Just something I have to do.
No can do. You should. Why don't you lay it on me? You mentioned.
I did say that, but
Oh my god,
what,
Fantar,
Arson?
we've been here literally an
Something you
hour.
did.
right.
Don't you?
I have to. I have to get through this.
In other words,
Precise. This act of betrayal.
you're right.
Truth is, by deep, that's the traitor's.
You managed to dig all that up.
I did, actually. His name is Hanchul-sa.
Oh,
That's him there, huh?
yes.
One of
Go
my
to bed,
great
girl.
and wise
I shall
uncles I've
take care
talked
of your
about
community.
before.
If y'all don't know me, I'm
At his
Kios.
age,
I'm
he should be
here. I'm
thinking about
queer. My
retirement.
back pain is non-existent
Guess he
today,
wanted
but
to
I've
make
had a
name
headache for most of it.
himself before going out.
I do a lot of RPG
I've been
speedruns,
training you, no less. If he's the oldest.
long
the two of you
plays,
must go way back.
challenge runs. I cook, I clean, I cosplay.
I'm sorry to hear that. I understand why you
I
didn't want to talk
DJ,
about it
I
now.
make music.
Yet I
Whole
still
lot of
opened up
stuff.
about everything from start to finish. Just how do
But
you do it,
by all
Kiryu-san?
means, feel free to get
I
comfy.
only hope you feel a little better
I really
after
don't
talking
run
about it.
any alerts for follows or anything like that. So, by all means,
This
feel
is
free to get
such a
comfy,
mess.
cozy up to the bar
really
while we
didn't
work
want
through our
this to
drink
be like
links, and then
this.
I'll get back to
Can't
actually
believe I
playing
just
video
spilled
game.
everything to you.
Was Hanchul-sa dissatisfied about something?
I can't think of anything. Considering he's a man who's faced countless adversity.
Most old men probably would think.
I've received the same report from different sources stating that saying crap like Sunhee is capable for a woman, sure, but weak-willed. And
So he's been working the rumor mill.
I can find out anything and everything that happens in Ijincho. Hanchul-sa won't be able to keep up, but people look up to him as a legend of the past. He once fought to the death with the Tojo clan back.
A man too full of pride is a man stuck in time, unable to.
Yeah, that. Oh, but he's older than you, Kiryu-san.
You don't have to force yourself to say that. More importantly, what do you plan to do about him?
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to talk about. Truth be told,
Take your time to think it over.
Yeah, this is kind of what happens, unfortunately.
True.
This game is horrendously
thank you.
like fun to
Kiryu-san.
just kind of offline
Sharing
run
your
around and
suspicions with
explore and
someone else
collect stuff.
does help clear things up.
That hasn't helped with this.
It certainly seems
I'm sure you have other things to do. I don't want to cause you any trouble.
so.
Can we just drink and talk about something stupid now?
Sure. What better way is there to booze?
How? How are there still more?
Got it. You guys have to stand down. We won't come out of this unscathed.
What's going on? Wait, Sunhee.
Psh, I'm the queen of Komi Jewel. I always have enough hands.
Yo?
Suzuki-san, it's rare for you to be stood up.
I doubt I
Fuck you,
even have a chance.
Kashiwagi.
Do you happen to know anything about what Sun-Hee is dealing with right now?
As much as it pains me to snitch,
An insurrection?
about 10 of them, all led by Han Cheol-seo, have been attacked. It's likely they're aiming to start a war as quickly
Things have...
as the Queen. She needs to bring...
Which Liu Mang spots are they hitting up?
I take it you intend...
Of course.
I understand how you feel. But unless she demonstrates authority and resolves...
Please, time is of the essence. There is no...
That's not the only problem, by the way. My guess is that she wants to look more... You should be more considerate. Take her feelings into account.
Now's not the time for that.
Oh, right. I do have something that could come in handy.
Yeah?
Wear this, and you'll look like any other Komi jewel.
That's genius. I owe you one, bartender.
Finally, we get to do something at least.
Enough, Han Cheol-seo. I have always thought of you as a hero. Why would you do this?
That's right. I am a hero. Only a man of brute force. Undeterred.
So that's Han Cheol-seo.
Take a good look, Sonny. Don't your underlings make arrogant greenhorns. I've spent my days wreaking... What's so funny?
You, Han. Sounds like you're under the impression that you could beat me. Only by
He sounds
brute force.
exactly the same.
Of course I can swear to all of Ijincho.
That's all? Anything else?
Let's see. Yes, don't you know? The common man loves a good show. You were never one who served to please.
Sir, that is rude.
Good to hear.
Huh?
Asking a lady
The
to
proud
undress.
warrior I once knew is dead to me now. And the lowly, boorish man I see here is nothing but a shell of his former self.
Yeah, tell him.
Now I have no qualms meting out punishment as your leader.
Foolish girl. You only have a single underling left on your side. Give it up. You can't win.
Don't listen to him. I will win. Even if I have to fight alone.
No, I cannot do that.
That voice.
Don't pay me any mind. Han Cheol-seo is approaching. So please brace yourself for battle.
Right.
Look
Yeah,
lively, men.
it's
time
not
for a
me.
new era. Down with the queen.
Well, let's get started.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Let's go.
Yo, what up, Panda? How was your stream? Garlic. Good evening. Welcome in, readers.
Follow my lead.
So anyway, I started blasting. If y'all don't know Panda, she does a lot of speedruns of the Yakuza series. She personally really loves Yakuza Dead Souls. You're tired? Well, go to bed if you have to. Yo, what's up, Conk? Good to see ya. But yeah, definitely check out Panda. We've rated her a few times before, if y'all been around, but 100% would recommend. I'm just doing a casual playthrough of Infinite Wealth.
Doing better than I thought.
The mask is still on. That's funny. I've been absolutely loving it.
How could I?
Legitimately.
Me, Han Cheol-seo, have lost.
Poor judgment, I'd say. That's just too bad.
I
For
have
you,
been.
I mean, age has not been kind to
Honestly,
you.
I've cared about this game enough that like any sort of
Since you
level
messed
grinding
with
and stuff,
Leon,
I've just done
I'll just
offline.
hand you over to them so they
So
can decide
I
what
can
to do
just
with you.
present the story to people. Unfortunately, tonight I found out that means I have
Unfortunately,
approximately 2
that
hours
means I
worth of
can't
fucking drink links to sit through.
No,
But, you know,
please. Wait,
we're
Sonny.
knocking it out.
I was in the wrong.
Bro, watch your hand. Ew. There you go.
In the underworld, you can't play ignorant and expect to get away with it. You were the one who taught me that.
Although I feel like Infinite Wealth isn't
you. Thanks for the help. You really
wouldn't have
saved me
been
back
the
there.
the best name for this.
Didn't know
They
we had
probably
someone like you in our organization.
It's an honor to be of service to the Queen.
Why don't you take off your mask?
My apologies, but it is more imperative to tend to the injured as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Pardon
okay.
me, ma'am, but I should go look for help.
Fine.
They
Go
should
on
have
ahead.
probably called it Infinite Thirst. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but
Have you been
Nanbo was
drinking
giving
here ever
Kiryu
since I
the
left
eyes.
earlier? Kiryu-san,
Sean He's over here.
a long drinking session
giving the
is
eyes.
No good for your health, you know?
It's fine.
Seiko was
I didn't
looking.
drink that much.
Then I guess I'll take this seat.
Well, I mean, money is
So-
kind of eventually very easy
Did the
to come
bartender
by.
lend you that Komi Jewel mask?
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, looks like I made you worry quite a bit. But if that's how you want it, I'll play along. Right, bartender? You got involved too, didn't you?
I'm afraid I'm just as in the dark as you are.
Sure, of course you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Neither of you open up about your past or your secrets very easily. You two are certainly veterans in that field.
How about a drink, Sunhee? Just relax.
Yeah.
Try not to give the bartender such
Like,
a hard time.
You two might be the only
I'm not gonna
ones
lie, like
alive
I
who treat me
generally
like a child.
don't.
Then again,
I don't like it when
Perhaps that's why
games
I'm rather
drag
fond
you
of this
through
bar.
like a.
To
Oh
good
hey,
friends
remember
and good
this?
drinks.
Oh
Cheers.
wow, look at this.
Cheers.
Look at you. Oh,
Cheers.
here's nostalgia for you. You should love this because
What happened to that
nostalgia.
one trader in Komi? What was his name again? Hanchol-san.
But like
You're still keeping up the
the
act?
section and chapter with Kiryu
Well,
going through
My
like
lips are sealed.
reminiscing was
It's a
actually like
Komi Jewel
really
issue.
nice and
Outsiders don't need to
pretty
know.
cool.
Okay, dealing with Kiryu-san is one thing, but why is the bartender smirking? That's poor customer service, you know.
I guess one of the very few
Look at
times
her,
I've been
giving us the
like
cold shoulder.
Yeah,
not
she has a
force fed
point.
in a bad way, but
No one
like
flying the service
given
industry,
here,
bartender.
here's some nostalgia if you want it, and it's not felt like
all right, you two.
cheesy or like super forced. Oh boy, I have more costumes. All right, Nanba, fucking bring on the oolong.
Hey, there you are.
Oh hey, he just has
Hey,
oolong.
Kiryu-san, would you mind hanging out a while?
Something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from my job? The clumsy one?
Yeah.
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell.
Ah.
What about her?
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her not long ago. She wanted
I'm
to
not
tell
actually
me,
sure why they
the company
subtitled it
finally
anyway.
Explained to them why I was let go.
And I guess that
After all this time, huh?
what that
they
started
tell
with
everyone?
6, right?
That's
Song
the
of
thing.
Life.
Apparently, they claimed it was due to past misconduct.
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the
Oh.
hospital.
Dealing drugs.
Oh, Greg
I don't
Chun.
think you're the type to do that.
Huh? You really believe in me just
Yeah,
like that,
go get some
Kiryu-san?
sleep
I
guard.
know you well enough.
If anyone's hungry, there's still chili in the kitchen.
Anyway,
Unfortunately, we don't have much in
fortunately,
the way
I
of
made peace a
snacks,
while
though.
back
Tomorrow
with
is
how that whole
grocery day.
incident went down. And I disclosed it back when I first
Yeah,
applied for
I mean,
the
that might be
inspection
part of it, too.
job. So they accepted
Because
it for 2
RGG
years.
7
Suddenly
was,
decided to fire
in
me
the,
for it.
at least in English-speaking countries,
By their
was
logic.
Yakuza Like a Dragon. And this is
pretty
Like a Dragon
strange.
Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, it made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability. As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not
VTubers.
worth any risk
They are
to
the
company.
worst thing that have
So
ever happened.
Why didn't they just tell everyone the truth?
Can't believe this.
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you go?
Huh? Another reason?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but It's flimsy grounds to cost you your job.
Flimsy
You're only an
grounds.
inspector.
My brother in
It's not like
Christ,
you
I live in a
represent
state that I can be
client.
terminated for
Yeah.
literally any
You're
reason.
right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe
Yeah, we
there
gotta
really
get-
was something.
Is there anything that comes to
Chicken
mind?
titty, chicken thigh,
No,
snacks.
but I certainly
bananas.
can't leave it at this now. And maybe it's pointless considering that job's all in the past.
Yeah, calming bananas.
Don't you deserve some closure? It's only fair to find out.
Closure, huh? You're damn right.
I did see something
like
rather
leaving a wound
interesting
untreated.
today. I
So
think it
then,
was either
what's
a
your plan?
blueberry or a
I'll have to
blackberry.
think about
I
it.
think it was a
Thanks,
blueberry.
though. Curious, You've
There's a
got your
new
own
world
problems.
record for the largest
It's fine.
blueberry.
We have to look out for each other.
It's like the size of
That's
this
a
person's
decent way of
palm.
seeing the world.
Fucking enormous.
You won't mind if I ask your advice again? When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total wreck.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need. It's always good to have someone who'll listen.
Yeah, I mean, like the very interesting thing is like the games have definitely had their fair share of changes as they've like evolved. Like the fighting style, the main character, the main characters. Hell, like a dragon, all of a sudden it went
Man,
from action
is he
combat to
taken?
turn-based.
Hey, it's all yours.
Fill me in. Any new developments?
Thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl...
When's the wedding?
Blessings to the happy couple.
Unfortunately, I'll have to disappoint you there.
Yeah, no, they definitely
Suppose it
do,
was about your firing then?
and I'm
So it
glad
turns
that they
out She
innovate.
called because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually.
Yep.
Why she seemed so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just
You were the same.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my fire.
So there's...
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring me, but she wouldn't do it.
That was courageous of you.
Yeah, unsurprisingly. At which point, he
How do you mean?
soon Miyabi.
Oh, fuck it. Let's go fight this guy.
Until one day when he caught her talking to me. So he flipped. That's it. Not.
Some of these private companies are no better. What's the
Ma'am.
situation?
They have. Apparently
Anyway.
she started stalking Miyabi-chan now.
If y'all need something fun to look at,
Unabashedly.
there's
So,
a ferret
no one's gonna
sleeping
stop
up
him.
there. Alexa,
Pretty
turn
much
on
the case.
Shelby Light.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Here she is.
Curious, son. What do you think?
The sleepiest doodle.
Lost. I need some advice here.
Yo, what's up, Foxhound? You don't need
There's
my
only
advice.
one way to handle these. Deep down, you
Yeah, maybe so. I'm not the cleanliest person, but someone has to take out the trash. Okay then.
Oh,
Curious,
hell
son,
yeah, we
thanks
be
for this.
spinning.
You've helped me sort a few things out.
Really?
You're
Say, what?
I think we have one more with Nanba. Now can we go fight this guy? Please? Go to sleep? It's
Hey, Namba.
Curious.
Friday
I don't know
night.
what to do.
Technically Saturday
Honestly,
morning.
I've had worse reactions to my face.
Okay, remember, yeah, the guy stalking me up.
Sure.
He's here in Ijincho. Out just now, me up.
What do you... That's...
Yes, it's.
Let's go punch him in the mouth! Ew, you have work tomorrow?
He's supposed to be
Also, I had an
somewhere right around
incredible chuckle today and thought of you. I was browsing Reddit, and
curious.
on tech support
Eyes
gore,
open
they
for
had like
guys
a bunch
harass
of
their
like
ass face.
Dell
to take it
Office
easy.
computers and a printer and stuff, and the topic was a car crashed through my office. I was like,
Oh no, that's a lucky break.
ah.
Found you, you dirty swine.
Dude, that's
What now?
fucked. Have you thought about arson?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You should be
That you're Miyabi-chan and I were friends, and you couldn't stand to see it, right?
Yeah?
Well,
So
I mean,
what?
I wouldn't say that
That
you
it?
did it. We
Is
were
that
obviously
why you're
hanging
so
out.
upset with
Duh.
me? Losing your 9 of it's. Oh,
Don't let
Oh
him...
man, I can't wait to beat the shit out of this dude.
Fired me on your own. It means Ichiban was never the reason.
Huh?
We did it, Kiryu-san. Ichiban wasn't at fault.
Nanba. Don't tell me.
somebody explain what he's saying to me.
Yep.
Fuck that, actually. Talk.
Salary work sucks sometimes.
Yeah. Have fun with this.
I'll take the ice geodes. Those are nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in America,
Wait
Fantar.
a second. Hold on, please. What's gonna happen to me?
Hey, Mr. Grab-ass, sir. You leave Miyabi-chan alone, starting right now. All you do to her, obviously, not working underneath you, that is. You assign her to the Oh, is that not doable for some reason? Maybe.
No, you got it. She's back to secretary.
Please
work.
don't hit me anymore.
Please, don't hit me anymore.
That'll do. You should be.
Ah, sheesh. Let's get out of here, all right?
Forgive me, Kiryu-san.
Don't worry about it. I never realized. You were worried that Kasuga might feel...
Yep. Ichiban's carrying so much guilt. I had to be able to assure him all this time. I just wanted to relieve.
But even if it...
Of course not.
I see.
I've been biting my tongue for weeks because... So after they fired me, I had to make sure not to mope him. And now I'm glad because I could never be mad at him.
Nanba. Nanba, for tonight...
You're a bartender. Give me your #1 best and most affordable offering.
Most affordable offering. Yeah, no, I get that. No, like, I know you're juggling a lot of projects. You know, plus QA. They're great. We did it. We did it. We finished all of the drink links.
Woo! Let's keep going.
Alright, well. Time to save the city on the way to Alohapi, I guess. Ugh, that's rough.
Well, let's get
I assume you just got like project dumped or something.
Okay. Have fun with this.
I won't hold back.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
These poor dudes didn't even get a turn. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Ugh. I'm lucky that that's never affected, like stuff like working on the weekend for me, but like I've definitely had that happen before.
It's my turn.
I'll be honest, it was definitely a lot more common when we had the one sales guy that would just fucking promise shit that was like absolutely impossible. And then like leave us to fucking figure it out. Clients used to get pissed.
I won't hold back. Fight hard.
Yeah, no, it definitely does.
We should relish this moment.
It does, and sometimes it's not bad. Just, you know, don't overdo it. See, that's... I don't want to say I'm easy to appease and a pushover, but, like, I'll be honest, if, like, the dude who consistently did that to us actually, like, apologized for it, I probably wouldn't have been as mad about it whenever it happened.
Let's do it.
But, like, that's... That was, like, such a fucking, like... There was, like, never anything positive. He'd just basically go radio silent and we'd have to fix his shit, you know?
Follow my lead.
Try and stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And, like, thankfully, like, any of that stuff I have to do now, like, 90% of it is, like, on the procurement end of things. And it's like, hey, like, this is... And it's thankfully never really on us, which is also pretty nice. But, like, 90% of the time is, hey, the customer's been dragging their feet, and now they don't want to pay, like, the fucking... you know, the price increase. Can you find something by the end of the day that would, like, work in place of what we wanted to give them? And it's like, yeah, like, I had other shit to do, but I can literally spend my entire day trolling the internet if you want. So, I mean, fucking, I guess.
Let's speed him down.
Yeah, that's good.
We gonna fight some more?
Fair is fair.
Bring it on.
Let's do it.
Dude, it's so bad. Like, I'm working this one government job that's it's Army Corps of Engineers and New York State at the same time, and the initial GC filed bankruptcy, like, after a year and a half of basically almost doing nothing with the job. And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, cool, get a new GC on the job, that's fine, but, like, you can't realistically expect us as a company to eat a year and a half, 2 years worth of, like, price increases. Sorry, it's just not gonna work that way. Like, yeah, if you want to try and do a different package, sure, we can do that, but, like, something that's less expensive, still fucking BAA or TAA, fucking good luck. I mean, I'll try. I know it's a waste of time, but I'll try. Eh.
You picked the wrong.
For those of you that have not had the pleasure of doing any sort of government work, it's what's the friendly way of saying unique but an absolute pain in the fucking balls?
Woo. Let's keep going.
Uh-huh. Sounds like it's time to throw in additional engineering fees.
Hey, Kiryu-san. Heard you were doing some.
Yeah.
Ichiban got a big kick.
You don't really do it anymore.
If I never see another empty.
How about you, Psycho?
Oh, well, if it'll...
You know, still, it's true. It is a good.
I bet.
Maybe I'll...
Cans and gains. Yeah, we did. It's absolutely.
I'm ready to kick ass.
So the particular job for me, Phantar, is really it's a unique situation because it's, cut a long story short, it's basically a military base. But the difficulties lie within the fact that it is a government job, but then it also has to go through the Army Corps of Engineers and like the Department of Defense, and like like a normal job, like you go through like the architects, the designers, and like, you know, EC, GC, you know, a general contractor, electrical contractor. Like, those are generally the only three people that, like, check over this stuff. But for us, like, we have to submit stuff, and that goes through the general contractor. And then they send it to the EC. And then once that's done, it goes to the... like the architects, the whoever had design intent, and then that goes to the Army Corps of Engineers, and then if there's any further questions or they have questions, it can go to the DoD, and then it works its way all the way back to us. So like, to say it's snail's pace is a fucking understatement. Like, I've literally had jobs that we've started and wrapped in, like, 3 months, and this job is going into its 3rd year?
Let's do it.
It's time.
I mean, listen, I'll put it this way. It's fun in the fact that, realistically, like, it is job security. On the downside, though, it is, boy, does it just keeps going and going.
It's my turn.
Something wrong?
Try to block this. Got you now.
Yeah, like, that's one of the things that I was kind of thinking about last night, is like, could you automate or AI my job? You could, but I'll be like really honest, it's not going to be very good at my job.
Hope you're ready. Let's do it.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah, like it even honestly in like non-government side contracting, like there is one client that I fucking hate working with because he is such fucking smug, annoying, anal retentive asshole, and I fucking hate that man. On the plus side, though, if you just give him what he asks for, and like, yeah, it's really annoying, it makes my job a lot harder to stay on top of and manage because of how he wants things like submitted and like organized. Even if we submit something that's like not the greatest, dude, we give him what he wants, he will absolutely just, he'll get it patched like he'll get it pushed through. Like he's one of those dudes I can be like, fucking Andrew, I need this, 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 and this. And instead of being like, oh, okay, we'll submit it to the GC and we'll get back to you. And it's like fucking 4 weeks down the goddamn road. 90% of the time he gets us an answer in like 2 hours. And it's fucking great. Because then we get everything done, he gets everything done. Fucking everybody's happy. Get it the fuck together, get it out the door. Absolutely, Christopher. Weaponized ADHD. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you can definitely train people to do my job. It's just, I don't know, like, the correct way to, like.
What about this with those shoes?
It's like part art, part science, what I do, because, like, yeah, it's a lot of detail oriented, like, and analytics, but it's also, like, having very particularly odd knowledge and understanding of, like, aesthetics and, like, being able to look at a lighting fixture and knowing, like, immediately off the top of your head how it's going to function, perform the maintenance duties of it. Will it fit in that enclosed space? And, like, a lot of times our job is, like, finding things that look very similar and perform very similar to what the customer wants, but isn't made by the same people, because generally what they want is really fucking expensive and you can't make a profit off that shit. Dude, trust me, like, some of the lighting fixtures that I've worked with are, don't get me wrong, there's some overpriced, pretentious, dog-ass bullshit out there. There are some ugly, overpriced fucking lights out there. There are also some people that make some tremendously beautiful fixtures.
Well, that's
Real
good.
mayor.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
ありがとうございました
Finding workers is tough, which is unfortunate because finding a job is even tougher.
病院はより
I'm ready. Let's do it. Try to block this.
I don't even know why I'm just side questing things. It's like this is my life now. Yeah, it's very rare that I stay late or have to stay late. When I do, it's usually because something has entirely just become so fucked out of control that, like, it needs to be rectified. Time to go back to Ichiban's flop house. I'm not gonna lie though, I would honestly give anything just to be able to live in something like this.
Let's keep going.
Bro, I don't care. I'll take a bath outside like a goddamn animal I am.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Yeah. Well, do your best. Stay hydrated, stay caffeinated. Watch your salt intake. Make sure you have a good meal and a good night's sleep. Ayo, are we all just gonna, like, pile into the... Oh, there's an inflatable mattress. I call it bottom bunk, I guess. Wait, everyone took their shoes off? What? That's dope. Yep. Nah, I feel you. No rush tomorrow. Joke's on you! I'm not into that. Five Guys? Alright, when do the shoes come off? I'm just, like, very... Huh. That, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's an incredibly thoughtful and accurate touch.
Let's go another round.
Damn, you can take 5 guys at once, Fantar? Gonna fight? The restaurant chain?
Kiryu-san.
Yeah, see, that looks like plot stuff. I'm not interested in that right now. What I am interested in, though, is we'll take a quick break here, get up and stretch,